Just finished our little circuit. What style of training would you call that?
Messed up.
That was pretty brutal.
Yeah.
I actually popped up a poll for you guys to answer, and I was like, what workout would you guys rather see? And then there was HIIT, and then there was a weights. And a lot of people said HIIT, but we kind of did a more
Both.
Yeah, we kind of put weights and like HIIT together, a more like functional weight-based session. And there's a reason behind that.
Looking at fat loss for those girls, or even for those that want to put on a bit of muscle, the best way is to mix it up. Resistance is great for both muscle gain and fat oxidation. The more that you use your whole entire body, the more blood flow to the rest of your body, the more calories you're going to burn.
In the long run, kind of thing, yeah. And like a lot of people, they think like if they do want to lose like fat or they want to lose weight, that they need to just be doing cardio and running on a treadmill, because that will burn like X amount of calories more than what it would in like a functional session at that present moment. But doesn't it burn more throughout the day?
Yep. So there's a thing called EPOC, so it's the amount of calories you burn actually after you've already done your workout. So girls, you may not realize that after you do weight training, even though you may be wearing a Fitbit or something like that, it says you're going to burn say 300 calories, you're burning a lot more after your workout's finished.
Yes.
The more muscle you guys have, the more fat burning you're going to have actually throughout the day, just sitting down. So those who have a higher muscle amount, mass, will actually burn more than those that don't.
Yeah, so for example, Sarah, she actually burns more than me in a day just doing nothing, purely because of her muscle mass. So don't be afraid to get in like the gym, do some weights and grow some muscle, because essentially that's going to help you burn more body fat in the long run.
Girls, you're not going to bulk up, you're not going to look huge, you're not going to look like a man. You need to eat a lot of food and train real heavy for a number of years to look like that. So don't be afraid to do weights.
It comes down to your eating. Like if you're going to dirty bulk and eat like in a massive calorie surplus, of course you're going to bulk up, but that is not from your style of training, that's purely from your eating.
Balance, everyone, anyone who follows it,
Chris, someone called me, right, Cliff. The other day, they called me Cliff.
Well, if you follow Cliff, okay, you'll know that everything's about balance. So guys, same thing with your training. Balance your training out. Yes, do some cardio, do a bit of weights, do functional, mix it up. And you guys will enjoy your training so much more, because it's not just the same thing day in and day out.
Like I remember a few years ago, I had like a session that I would do every single day, and I did it for a year. I hated working out. I hated it. But yeah, like if you wanted to give people advice in how to clean bulk, well, bulk and gain lean muscle mass.
And girls, you need to work out what your BMI is, which means, or your BMR, sorry, so what you actually burn in a day doing absolutely nothing. That all depends on the amount of muscle and fat that you actually have, and your height as well. When you work that out, you can see how much food you should be having in a day, so that you're not having too much or too little. So clean bulking means you're eating good foods, you're not just having your donuts and your pizza, which is great. Yeah. But a balance of clean foods and some enjoyable foods too.
But you also don't have to bulk on just veggies and protein kind of thing.
And when Chris means bulk, it just means you're eating more than you're burning, because otherwise you're not going to be able to put on muscle if you're not doing that.
Yeah, like just a slight calorie surplus. And then would you like suggest maybe like adding like cardio sessions in throughout the week if they're wanting to like...
Yeah, that's fine, but just don't, if your sole purpose is trying to build muscle, I try and refrain from doing any cardio. If you're a beginner, just at first, just to build that momentum up, because weight training takes a lot of energy out. So you guys are going to be exhausted if you're doing serious weight sessions, that you're not going to have energy to do cardio. And when you do, you're going to actually end up starting to eat through your muscle if you're not eating enough either. So same thing like marathon. If you guys look at it this way, what does a marathon runner look like and what does a sprinter look like? One has a lot more lean muscle and probably looks overall a little bit healthier than the other. That's my personal opinion.
Yeah.
Because you actually are doing, when you do too much cardio, you burn through your muscle and you eat all through the protein that your body has.
Exactly, and then in the long run, you're actually going to have more body fat.
And it's not good for your bones.
Yes, oh, that's something I need to get on to. Take magnesium, guys.
Yes.
Who told me that? Oh, you did! You did! Okay, let's get food. Haha, bye. See you soon. Bob, you just look dirty.
No, I know. She goes, Tiff, leave it on for like 3 to 4 hours and then wash it off and then let it settle. It'll go a nice caramel colour. So I'm going to take her word for it.
The closer you get.
I forget. Oh my god. In shock.
Hello.
I'm like, now.
Ready?
Now can you call me black?
I thought I was tan. Tiff.
Oh,
Look at your feet. She did well though.
No.
It looks good. I don't like it.
Keep it this dark, you see. Listen, do I look muscly?
Oh, ready? Comp time. Go. Yes. Front on. Show me your pecs. Tiff, a bit of you fell on the ground.
After you drop stuff and then you make me do it.
Shut up. It's kind of like everything that's your color in the house is just coming out to play.
I am not orange. Okay?
Well, like, put your fingers next to it.
Completely different.
No, but they literally blend in.
Oh, they do.
I'm loving my fresh juices lately. I love having these first thing in the morning purely because like I feel as though when I wake up, my gut isn't ready to digest food yet. So this basically just like wakes up my digestive system and it gets my fruit and veg intake for the day because I don't actually have that much fruit through my days. And if I do have any fruit, it is in the morning before I've cooked food, just for optimal digestion, because I know that fruit digests a lot quicker than cooked food. And if I'm having it after, especially high watery content fruit, if I'm having it after a cooked meal, yeah, it ain't pretty. We got yourself some overnight butcher. Lol, so that's a photo that I've just taken. And I'm currently on my Lightroom with my editing it. I literally just pressed one button because I save all my presets. Funny story, I used to thought that it was like presents. So I'd be like, oh my god, everyone's selling their presents online. Yeah. Literally a week ago I figured out it's called presets. Anyway, so I just wanted to share with you guys the name of my presets. Okay, beach, blue lagoon, food with a tan. So what that means is if I'm like holding food, I want to have like a tan hand. Fruity foodie, like fruity food. Me with a white background, ocean green, smoothie bowl. So these are all like my presets at the moment. So the majority of the time I use me with a white background, or because there's food in this one, I'm gonna say food with a tan. Should I start selling my presets? I know that there is so many people that sell theirs, but I guess if you do like my edits, then I should start selling them. I don't know guys, just let me know in the comments below because I've been wanting to, but I'd rather your guys' opinion. So as you guys know, this is my first like what I eat in a day / vlog that I'm sharing with you guys whilst I'm not eating a plant-based diet. And this is just me keeping you guys in the loop and hoping that I can help others out there who are suffering with severe irritable bowel syndrome like myself. So yes, how I'm eating right now is helping my gut and my digestion so much, like so much. I do know that a lot of people on my channel are vegan and plant-based and they're probably not agreeing with what I am doing or what I'm eating, and I'm sorry, but I've got to do what's good for my health. And I know a lot of people out there will actually benefit from me showing them what I eat in a day with my more paleo pescatarian approach. So I'm recently obsessed with this oven dried tomato and basil tuna. This is the brand of tomato relish that I use.
I've been feeling so small. Watch the clock ticking off.
Drizzle hoo of lemon poo. Of lemon. Wow, I'm so immature, I hate it. And that is lunch done. So I'm really weird. I like to sit on the floor while I'm eating my lunch because I get this beautiful morning sun.
I'm gonna be myself.
Surprise, surprise. I've changed my top. But I had a good reason to, okay? I was just taking a photo in this top because I got it a while ago and I don't have a photo in it yet. If you watch my videos, you know I change clothes a lot. Like, it's a thing. It's something that we're working with. And how cute are these pants? I literally just got them from the surf shop, hey, and I've been like over wearing them because if you guys haven't noticed already, I can't actually, well, I couldn't wear pants. Like, I couldn't wear any pants or tights or anything like that because my stomach was so sensitive. And now that I'm like healing it, finally wear pants and tights again. Yeah, it's great. It is so great. Okay, so excuse the girls downstairs. They're talking so much shit. But anyway, I have some friends coming over tonight, so we're gonna make a little dinner. I'm so excited. You guys know how much I love dinner parties. So I'm gonna cook everyone like a really nice dinner, and then I have a dessert recipe that I want to share with you guys, and I'm also gonna get my friends to taste it. Now that I've started to incorporate eggs within my diet, baking is so fun and so simple. When I was vegan, the only problem about baking is you have to use a lot of ingredients to substitute the eggs. Like, you don't need to, but for it to taste nice, you need to be adding a lot of maple syrup, bananas, dates, flax seeds, coconut sugar, all this stuff to actually make it taste decent. I don't know, that was just personally like my opinion upon it. And when you do have irritable bowel syndrome, the less ingredients, the better. So I've been loving baking, and oh my goodness, I have a really good recipe that I do want to share with you guys, a little dessert recipe. It's going to be like a nice chocolatey one. As you guys know, I'm not a fan of chocolate, so I'm basically going to make something for the girls to try, and then I'll just stick with my peanut butter. Anyway, I wanted to show you guys. So as you know, I'm not allowed to hang stuff up in the house, so I kind of got like a frame where I can just stand it up against the wall. So this is my art. It looks so cute here. As you guys know, as usual, if you do want to purchase any of my t-shirts or my art or anything like that, the links will always be in the description below, so it'll just take you straight to my website. But my little computer area is coming along nicely. I'm going to put some shoes on. What shoes should we go? There we go, beautiful. And I have finally figured out a way to cover this cord. So this is our Wi-Fi cord. It is so frustrating because the only thing it can hang in is this, but then it needs to plug into that cord. So I've just stuck a picture here because there's already a nail there. So I'm pretty stoked with that. Is that a leather jacket? Oh wow, I haven't seen them in a while. Absolute leather.
Don't bully me. Yeah.
And this is my #comfort outfit for the day. I got this dress today and I will probably wear it for a solid 2 weeks.
That's gross.
You're gross. Yeah, so we're just currently going to the shops because I got to get some stuff for dinner. Oh, hello. I can see you there. Get out of it! My mum says that. Lights. Camera. Tay, you have to finish my sentence. Action! Thank you. Thanks for coming. Okay, so here I just have like a massive salad. So what I've done is it's just chopped up kale, chopped and washed it, and then I've massaged it with a little bit of olive oil and lemon. And then I've topped it off with some avocado. And then here I have my famous tahini dressing. This is amazing. If you haven't tried this yet, please give it a go. So much flavor to whatever you added on. I love adding it with crunchy salads. So all it is 2 tablespoons of organic whole tahini, squeeze of lemon juice, 2 teaspoons of this mustard. I really enjoy this brand and there's not like heaps of like added like ingredients, so it's really good. And then a teaspoon of extra virgin olive oil and salt and pepper. Seriously, so simple, and this will be the dressing. And then we're also going to have some tempeh and roasted sweet potato in here. So I'm not gonna have the tempeh because like I've told you before guys, I've recently figured out that I'm soy intolerant, so I will just substitute it for something else. I'm not too sure yet. But yeah, this is just my little bowl I have going on here. And then I will just top it with some hemp seeds so we can get some extra protein and omega-3. Hey girls, how are we? Peace. So we have this salad here. Oh my gosh, I did well. And then the girls are gonna have their salad with some tempeh, and then I just have a poached egg with mine. I have just cleaned up and the girls have they've gone for a drive because they're going to get some board games. So when they come back, I'm gonna have a little surprise for them. So I'm going to make chocolate protein brownie cake type of thing. And look at me go, I'm an absolute chef tonight. Alrighty, so with this recipe, I'm wanting to keep it super simple. So I have 2 eggs, maple syrup, peanut butter, protein powder. So with this one, I'm actually going to use Prana coconut milk, purely because I really like the texture of this one in cooking, well in baking specifically, cinnamon and cocoa powder. Okay, so this is optional, but definitely recommended if you have them on hand. I'm gonna mix through some chocolate chips. So these are actually dairy-free chocolate chips. So this is the consistency that you want, and then I'm just gonna transfer it into this little like baking tin. I'm not too sure if it's gonna be big enough, but I'm completely gonna wing it and hope for the best. Oh wow. So I literally popped it in the oven for like 15 minutes and yeah, this is the outcome. This literally looks so good. Oh my god. When it's not hot, all I can do is like pop this thing out and then voila. 3, 2, 1. Go, ready?
Name 3 famous Marys.
Mary Julizzo. Mary Poppins, Mary Potter, I don't
Things to have in a salad.
Tomato, onion, lettuce.